From Monday to Friday.
And sometimes on Saturday.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Carmen.
Cortez.
Good morning, everybody.
What's outside your weather door?
Good morning.
Uppie.
Happy everybody. Hey, how's your day? I'm Terry.
Hi.
City. Hi, I'm Sherry. Look what's outside our weather door.
I'm Jim.
I'm Laureen.
We're just a bunch of one funny mother friends meeting down the Jersey Shore this morning. That's a breakfast. Now enjoying the beach.
And if you want to make some new great friends or learn some new wonderful recipes or participate in some pretty awesome memes, consider joining the One Funny Mother supporter group.
So for the price of a cheap pair of flip-flops, become a $5 friend.
We are $5 friends who met in the middle of a dumb bus. Now we're in the middle of a dumb boat. And we thought the boat was a good idea because unfortunately we all had to bail from the December Christmas trip. And we are so excited for all you guys who are getting to go, and we hope you have the best time because we've been on other trips and we love them.
We just met these ladies and they wanted to be in our pictures because they were wondering what we were doing. Hey Jim, what do you got there?
My blizzard. Pumpkin pie blizzard.
Ooh.
Oh, speaking of blizzards, welcome to One Funny Morning with your great host, Peanut Blizzard.
Morning.
It was a full production. What was that? Listen, stakes are getting higher for these intros, and I love every minute of it. Yeah. You better start sending some more intros in because it's literally my favorite part of the day. The more ridiculous, the better. I loved it. Yes. Do you know how much time it took them to put that together? When they brought some more people in, and these girls are like, what are we doing? Who? What is this for? Hilarious. Hilarious. Please keep sending them. Tamiko, I don't think I've seen one from you yet. I'm going to start calling people out. I've seen Judy. I've seen Bob. Or maybe I feel like I've seen Bob because Bob's in the intro every morning. Yeah. Oh, Nicole, trust me. We are definitely keeping track of these intros for a possible awards program. Oh, it's a full competition. Who doesn't love a good, healthy competition? So I took all their videos and mashed them up. I love it. Steph did a good job. So those, maybe they were all separate. I don't know. But it was beautiful. Yeah. So funny. Stephanie told me about it. She was like, I'm telling you, there's so many that they sent in. And I said, put them all together. Hilarious. What a way to start the day. Good morning. So it's Wednesday. Let's start there. Andrea, I heard you're hosting Christmas this year. Allison said it on the show. She was like, why are you drinking out of a trowel? Kimberly, good question. Kimberly, I got the bad kidneys. And they tell you that I had to start A, stop drinking iced tea. B, start drinking lemonade. C, also drink more water. All my cups are really small. And it's like a lot of work to keep getting up and going and getting another glass. And I thought, I have this giant cup, which some might call a vase. Whatever. I'm going to tell you something. Haven't had a kidney stone since I started drinking out of a vase. Okay. Who's the weirdo now? So some tea is bad for kidney stones, not all. But I just kept getting them. Like I thought like I would get rid of one, and then like if I had 4, then eventually I had 3 kidney stone attacks. I had 1 left. And then I went back and They were like, you have 4 still. And I was like, how can I have 4? I'm not good at math, but 4 minus 3 should be 1. They were like, you keep making them. So the only thing I can think of is either hereditary, right? My dad had them. So I might just keep making them. Or I could just stop eating certain foods. Hold on. There's a lot of light happening from everywhere. So, so I just decided to, and potatoes. I mean, honestly, if I'm being honest, all I used to eat was iced tea and potatoes. So I started to start drinking lemonade. And I had like a full conversation. Maybe it was with Athena, a whole conversation with Athena about my lemonade. She's like, doesn't this lemonade have sugar in it? I was like, probably. She's like, you have to make your own lemonade. I was like, Athena, you're funny. That's not a thing. And she said, it's not good for you. I said, listen, it's baby steps. Okay. Did you lose weight when you first went? Yes, Misty. Yes, of course I did. Because all you eat is rocks from your driveway and maybe berries that you find in the woods. Yeah, so apparently there are certain foods that have a lot of oxalates in them. And I was eating most of them. Beets also. I could eat a can of beets. Love it. Love it. Water with some lemon squeeze in it. Shikendra, that's not a thing. Nobody knows how to do that. Spinach. I knew I wasn't allowed to have spinach because it's high in calcium. Boom. That's what kidney stones are made of. Yeah. So no, I did not enjoy it. I cried for a month when she was like, you don't have celiac. She said, so you might just be really intolerant, so just don't eat it for a month. Now I'm going to tell you something. I don't think I understood that I didn't cook. And apparently that's necessary to eat well when you're gluten-free. And party corn. Sarah's here. Salad, also known as salad. I do. And you know what? Corn does not have a lot of oxalates, Sarah, so I can still eat it. So yeah, so I cried for a month. I was starving because I really didn't even know everything that had gluten in it. And it's pretty much everything. So I just ate rice for a month. And then she's like, all right, now have a slice of pizza. I was like, okay. And at about a month after you take gluten out, you feel fine. I mean, if that's your problem, you're like, I feel really good. And then I had a slice of pizza and I died. All my insides came out. And I was like, I think it might be gluten. And then, I mean, honestly, I can't even remember. I remember we had taken a trip to Canada and I had just gone gluten-free and I cried most of the time. It has to be 8 years, if not more. It was awful. It was awful. I say all the time, like, if I'm out, God, type 1 diabetes and celiac, girl, ugh. I don't know how you're doing it. I can't even imagine. Well, now I can't have iced tea I mean, I still eat potatoes because, I mean, how are you going to take potatoes? Potatoes are love. Potatoes equal love. Taking you with me on the drive to work. Cool, Jen. Let's do it. But yeah, no. But I don't recommend it. Like if you don't have to be gluten-free, don't do it. Not a good idea. Because your body, I don't know, it's supposed to have gluten once in a while. And then everybody was like, you could probably eat bread in Europe because the wheat is different. I was like, do you understand what my butt will do? I don't need that in Europe. I don't want to ruin Europe. I'm good. The clicking sounds, these birds, real annoying. Dairies and everything. Celiac is terrible. I cheat once or twice a month. I get terribly sick. I know. I know, Kylie. Potatoes are life. Okay. Let me tell you what I made last. Did I tell you guys? I probably did during Tipsy Tuesday. Everything's a blur. Oh my gosh. What did I do with the dentist yesterday? Oh my God. I just searched my kitchen for that noise. No, it's in my yard. It's in my yard. Whatever I did about dating a dentist, I think I dreamt about it last night. It's a blur. Wondering where you bloated. Oh, yeah. Tanya, every time I ate something, at the point where I finally went to the doctors, I was only eating yogurt and potato chips. That's it. Those were the only two things I was eating. And I figured I was probably 42, 43. I was like, well, this must be what it's like to be old. You know, old people eat weird things. So this must have caught, like, you know, stuck in. But I was thinking about my grandma when she was 65. I don't know why I thought at 42 that was normal, but I did. I thought it was normal. And then I went to the doctors and she was like, we should probably test you. And I said, okay. Yeah. And I ate a Zeppeli after 6 years of avoiding it. Don't do it, Jane. You can't. You can't do it. And she was like, yeah, you have a problem. But I'll tell you, like, I could go into a store. Let me tell you something. You walk into a store, you know, it's Entenmann's. It's in a white box. And it's the chocolate donuts, but it's not the big chocolate donuts. It's the little ones. And they have so much chocolate. I could eat all of them. I'm telling you. So when I go to the doctor and say, and she says, lose weight, this is all bloating. This is like roughly 40 pounds of bloat. They're like, that's not a, you can't have 40 pounds. I bet I do. I just need to use the bathroom. They're like, that's not how this, no, it is. I think, yep. Yeah. Do I need to learn to make a gluten-free version? Tanya, it's not possible. Can't eat them, but they used to be my favorite chef's food. I'm telling you, certain foods. I'm like, I just want everybody's like, oh gosh, you look really good. I'm working out because I got the osteopenia. Okay. I got the bone density of like a toothpick. All right. I'm not doing this because I like it. I'm doing it because if I don't do it, I can't get up. Did you see the tapeworm shot? No, Tanya. I saw that you referenced it earlier. I have no idea what you're talking about. It was delicious. I was like a feral animal eating delicious fried dough. That's what I would be. Gluten-free donuts because I want them to be in, but he said they were delicious. Oh, that's nice. No, they did start making gluten-free donut holes, and they have a chocolate glaze and they have a regular glaze, and it's not made with mayonnaise. Remember last night? Yeah. No. Good. No, I think Tanya's talking about, I guess there's a drink called a tapeworm. I don't know, but I don't want to drink that. It's not tapeworm in it. Nobody knows what Tanya's saying. It's a vodka shot with mayo. Oh, no. No. I actually think I'd rather just drink a tapeworm. No, it's 4 years ago. Oh, Malene. I feel like everybody goes through a phase where they consider not eating meat. Does anybody, even for a second, everybody at some point was like, should I stop eating? No. But I feel like everybody tries it, right? Like all of us got something. All of us got something wrong. We're like, you know what it is? I should stop eating meat. I feel like I lasted 4 days. 4 days. And I was just like, I will die. I mean, I'm sure there are people. 45 years no meats. Renee, I can't do it. My body craves it like crack. Like crack. Well, in high school, I stopped eating meat. I can't. Tried to go vegan. Now that's the next level. My teen said she was a vegetarian, but then went to work at Chick-fil-A. Shut up. She's like, killing animals for food is wrong. Unless you're slinging it out a window that maybe sometimes a door. Have you guys noticed that at Chick-fil-A? I never know. When I pull up to a Chick-fil-A, I have no idea what's going to happen when I turn that corner anymore. Some that started out as a window, then it turned into a door. Now I think there's an elevator. Now they said there's going to be a couple drive-through lanes. I don't even understand it. That Chick-fil-A, they're going to change the world. Nicole, that's the best thing I've ever heard. Wait, here's what Nicole said. I did the meatless thing for a year until someone at work pissed me off, and then I had KFC. You know what? There's never been a more true statement about meat or chocolate. What is your gluten-free Chick-fil-A order? Good question, Christy. I do eat their fries, and I sometimes can eat Wendy's fries. So if I go to Wendy's, I'll have a potato. But I will have a chicken sandwich, the grilled chicken sandwich, sometimes with the bacon, sometimes with a bun, but I usually only eat half a bun because the bun is hard as rock. Yeah. They do have a gluten-free bun, but unless you come home and toast it, it's okay. Try the caramel crunch milkshake at Chick-fil-A. That sounds amazing, but between the dairy and the caramel, I don't know if it's going to work for me. You should see the Chick-fil-A's down here in Georgia. They're amazing. Ask them to toast it. They can't toast it. Can they? No. Because they don't have a gluten-free toaster. They should. Anyway. What were we talking about? I don't know. Since you're all talking about mayo. They're always renovating. I'm telling you, you can pull, if there are 3 Chick-fil-A's in your neighborhood, one is always under construction. Always. They're like, no, we can make this bigger. Nope, we can make this better. They're always doing it. Chick-fil-A and their mac and cheese on top. That sounds great. So last night I made the Mexican pizza. So good. So good. And I had 2 pieces left. Now, Dean didn't come home last night right from work. He went to do some stand-up. And I put 2 pieces on a plate. And I put it in the fridge. And I'm not going to lie, I was going to eat them for breakfast. And then I came out and they were going, Judith, in general, I don't know how to get your notifications to work, but in general, I'm here by like 8:35. It's supposed to be 8:30, Judith, but I have a problem. Yeah. So my local Chick-fil-A is renovating on Saturday. That's what I mean. Never had Chick-fil-A. Susan, you are missing out on a joy of life. I'm both thankful and bummed that I'm not lactose intolerant. Ice cream milkshakes are on my road, rushing around to go. It's the easiest gluten-free to grab, but bad for my. I'm telling you, Kimberly, that's what I mean. I feel like if I didn't have somewhat of a dairy issue and obviously a gluten-free problem, I will say I don't think I'd be healthy. I would eat all of it. The other day, there was a food truck and they had fried pickles. So good. So good. And then I went to another restaurant the other day. It had broccoli tempura. And I'm going to tell you something about tempura. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to anybody. You can tempura anything. It just means fried. And I can never eat tempura. But this one place I went to was like, no, it's gluten-free. And I was like, what was you saying? She's like, it's gluten-free broccoli tempura. Can you tell I'm about to get my period? All we do is talk about food. Just the last 3 days. I'm like, oh, let's talk about food. Fried pickles. Susan, it was so good. And it was a sweet and spicy broccoli tempura. So good. And I brought it home. Fried green beans, never had them. Let's do it, Kezia. What doesn't hurt me one day kills my stomach the next. Crystal, it's awful. But I feel like my stomach and I just needed to have a meeting. Like, have you all had a meeting with your stomach? Because here's what I know, okay? My stomach and I had to have a lot of meetings, and somebody had to go and have a one-on-one meeting with it while I was unconscious. And the doctor was like, you shouldn't eat this. And I needed to hear that from someone who had recently had a one-on-one with my insides. And so I did. I listened, and I don't eat it. Not on purpose, but I can tell when somebody has put it in the food and didn't tell me. But there are a lot of people out there who your stomach has told you, don't eat this. And you guys keep eating it. I don't understand it. My mom, here's Diana. Ready? Perfect example. She'd be like, I'm bad with the dairy. Let me have just a taste of this milkshake. And I said, doesn't that have dairy in it? Yeah, but it's Saturday. And I'm like, what? It's Saturday. Like, if that isn't, there's still dairy in this. She's like, but it doesn't hurt me on Saturday. What? Yeah. Keeping dairy when I know it's going to hit me. I need to stop. I can eat a whole carton of green beans tempura. Oh, that sounds really good. My doctor tells me not to eat things too, but I don't think that they know what they're talking about. Who has dessert only once a month? Yeah, no. The Jesus chicken from Chick-fil-A doesn't have calories. That's my toxic trait, just in case the one out 100 times it might be okay. I'm telling you. I'll sit there and like people be like, I'm gluten-free. I'm like, are you? Because you're eating bread. Well, I feel okay now. That's not how okay. That's not how allergies. Okay. My mother-in-law was diagnosed with diabetes and told the doc to go ahead and give her insulin because no one was going to tell her what to eat. Does your rocking back and forth count as exercise? These are sit-ups. Nancy, how many have you done today? Because I'm at like 100. Oh, then my car wouldn't start. Michelle, grab a Bugadinsky. I have no idea how you. Michelle Mayette Grisbieniowski. You should get married. And if that's your married name, just get married again. It's not okay. Just too many letters. I tease my mom all the time the same. Her reasons are bizarre. Your body doesn't react to them because the wind is blowing from the east, Denise. You know what's so funny that people keep asking me lately? And I don't understand it. Like, we'll go to a restaurant and I'm like, I'm gluten-free. Can you tell me what your options are? They're like, is it an allergy? What? Is it an allergy? No. Just a fun thing I like to torture myself with on a daily basis. Just what? It's my married name. My aunt calls me Michelle G plus 13 letters. Yeah. What was your maiden name, Michelle? Was it Mayette? Michelle Mayette. Beautiful. Is Michelle Mayette here? Oh, I'm here. I'm Michelle Mayette. Let's see. How can we ruin this? Grab a bow, Katowski, bow, a dow. Ski. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. They're just like, mm-mm. Then there was one restaurant. We got there. It said they were going to make crab cakes or something, which I love crab cake. If I can find a gluten-free crab cake, it was something real good that I never got. It was coconut shrimp. It was coconut shrimp. And I was so excited. And then it came out. And sometimes just the way it looks, it just looks really good. I said, and this is gluten-free? She goes, it's gluten conscious. And I was, this is me. What? She goes, it's gluten conscious. I don't know what that means. It's not gluten-free. I go, but it said gluten-free. It said gluten conscious. I said, I don't know what words you're saying. What? Well, it's made not with like a wheat product. So it's like a corn product. And I said, okay. But then we put it in the fryer with all the other stuff that has gluten in it. I said, so it's not gluten-free. No, it's gluten conscious. I said, I would like for you to stop saying that. She goes, but it's that we put it in the menu. I go, but you have GC. You don't say this is filled with gluten still. You don't say filled still with gluten. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is like an uncoupling. Mm-hmm. And she said it. She's like, no, it is. It's not. It's gluten conscious. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I feel like they don't understand the consequences. And there are times when someone's given me gluten, by mistake. Oh, we didn't realize we were gluten conscious. And I just want to stay there for like, I don't know, anywhere between 20 minutes and 3 hours, and then just poop all over the place. Not in a bathroom. And just get a whole group of people who are gluten intolerant just come and just stink the place up. My mother-in-law, she makes stuff gluten-free-ish. My son and I just look at each other like guessing like we aren't eating. Mm-hmm. It's gluten-free-ish. Okay, well, I guess I'll have these crackers that I brought in my purse. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Would you eat something that's E. coli conscious? Is there E. coli in here? We can't say that it's E. coli free. What we can say is that it's E. coli conscious. What? Mm-hmm. No. That's like, are you committing adultery? It is married conscious. I'm married conscious. I am not. What? We're a very E. coli friendly place. No, it's so weird. You know what I love? I love when I go somewhere and I say, I'm gluten-free. And then the waitress will be like, I'm gluten-free as well. Here's what's going to work for you. And they are so on top of it because they're like, no, I will make sure that you are taken care of. Yeah. Imagine you're out. So are you married? I'm married conscious. So is what? Mm-hmm. I read every label 3 times before your visit, Judy. You're the best. I'm never going to get used to drinking from a vase. It just makes me snicker. Mm-hmm. It's not a vase. It's glass conscious. Mm-hmm. I feel like you can add the word conscious at the end of anything, and all of a sudden you're like, no, it's not really what you think it is. This is not a candy bar. It is a candy bar conscious. We have a bar restaurant in Tulsa that's 100% gluten-free. Wow. There was a beer place I went to in Colorado that was all gluten-free, the whole brewery. And I'm not a big beer person anyway. I was more excited about the food trucks that were in the parking lot. That's where I had the fried potatoes, pickles. So good. Yeah. Do you have diarrhea? Well, I'm diarrhea conscious. And thanks to your gluten-free conscious menu, I now officially have just regular diarrhea, not diarrhea conscious. Thank you, Sarah, for clearing that up. I'm pregnant conscious. So funny. There was a food truck at this gluten-free brewery, but it was so funny because everybody's like, you can have beer. I'm like, I don't really like beer. I mean, I'm glad we came, but, and I tried it, but I was just like, no. What did I wake up to? Man, who knows? Who knows? Good morning from Arizona, Cami Love. Oh boy, tomorrow's the big day. You're like, what's the day? I got to take pictures of the bathroom. So we've been talking about my bathroom for a while. Let's break it down. So my bathroom, not big. And if I had my druthers, and I don't even know what a druther. Does anybody know what a druther is before I look it up? Druthers. Okay. If I had my druthers. Okay. What? Okay. So druthers, yes, is your preference, Missy. Do you know what it's from? Because I'm like, okay, I get that it's my druthers, it's my preference, but it says druther is an alteration of would rather. In Mark Twain's Tom Sawyer Detective, any way you'd rather have it, that is the way I'd rather have it, says Huck to Tom. What? This example of meta-analysis, the shifting of sound from one element of phrase to another, has been around for some time in everyday speech when Twain put those words in Huck's mouth. By then, in fact, druthers had already become a plural noun, so Tom would reply, "There ain't no druthers about it, Huck Finn. Nobody said anything about druthers. Druthers is a dialectal term." I don't even know what I said. What did I say? I thought I understood. Whatever. If I had my druthers, I don't even know what I was going to say. Oh, I would rip this whole kitchen out, move it 6 feet, and make the bathroom a lot bigger, but we don't have that kind of money. So I decided I got a real ugly bathroom with real ugly tile. So we're reglazing it starting tomorrow. So tomorrow they're going to be, I'm going to show you the picture. I'll do like a scan. I'll do a pan of the inside and the shower. And then on Friday, Tim's going to come put in the sink. The electrician comes to put in the lighted mirror and a new light in the shower. And I just ordered something for outside, and I can't tell you what it is, but I want to have it installed. And I can't wait. It's big. Papaya. Well, you know what? This door's open behind me. I decided to my dad, the former owner covered up. It's just too bad. Ooh. Mañana es jueves. Yeah, I don't know that I have lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. What? I did it. Okay, so I have been watching, as you know, Beckham on the Netflix. Now they get to the part where he's playing for Real Madrid. Okay. Ronaldo is on there. And now they're speaking a lot of Spanish. And he said something about Todos. And I was like, oh, okay. I know what you're saying. I heard Nosotros. What? Girl, Nosotros what? I didn't understand. But I definitely heard those two words. So, boom, Shakendra. Yeah, my son asked me what I thought about him going to college. And I told him he might be able to live in your basement since I can't go with him. What's he looking at? Is he looking at Rutgers? What's he looking? Now the numbers. Nosotros is a lot. Come the days out loud along with you. Probably the most Spanish I remember from 4 sporadic years of studies. Yeah, Michelle, it's really good. Now, I don't think I can do all of the. Hold on. January is a funny one. And January is like a narrow, February, March, March, April with a B, Mayo, Junio, Julio, Marzo, March, April, May, Julio, Julio, July, Augusto. Just add a note at the end. It's Marzo, not Marcho. I was close. I might have gotten a ding for that. A ding is a good thing. Now I subscribe to it, Patty. So, because I have the family plan and I've invited my entire family, Sarah and Sherry, my mom. Yeah. Where was I? August. September, October, November, December. Once you get to all the brays, it's a lot easier. Brillo, Mayo, Junio, Marzo. I was like, that doesn't look right, Carol. You're just adding, you just add an O. If you have the family plan, Shakendra, yeah, you could invite people. So like I could allows you to share with, I think it's 4, maybe 5. Don't say the J sound. It's an H. Julio. Princeton. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. You need to work on pronunciation. Do I, Joyce? Your gringo accent is good. Listen, the point is, did you understand what I said? Que aprender. That wasn't right. To aprende. Thanks, Belinda. Grazia. With the S at the end. Oh, Lorene, I couldn't do the ads. I already think the app moves slow. So no, if there were ads on it. Who are Greg and Steve? Yeah, we have no idea who Greg and Steve are. Margarita. Next time I meet you, Margarita. I'll be able to speak to you in Spanish. I just pronounce every letter I see. Yeah, tell Dean to move over. He has a lot of roommates coming in. I think there must be like some special part of your brain that's able to like very quickly. Did you ever just meet people who'd like, no, they're just like multilingual? It's very crazy to me. I think, Ginger, I think you could start a whole new language without knowing anything. Honestly, I didn't really know much, if at any at all, Spanish before I started. The app is pretty intuitive. I think I'm telling you, it's like one of the greatest ways that you could learn a language because they gamify it. So you're like, it's like a little, that's why I was doing Sudoku, I was doing crossword puzzles. Like my mind always got to sadly run. And I was doing all of these silly games. And I thought, I don't have anything to show for it when I'm done. And then Dean showed me just one day when we were traveling with the tour, and he had this thing, and I was like, what's that? He was like, oh, it's called Duolingo. And I was like, let me try. And I loved it. I play every day for 15 minutes. I have a Dutch friend who learns the language before he visits a new country. That's what I'm saying. It's amazing. Yeah. It's pretty interesting. So anywho, I used to sing the days of the week with my kindergarten and the months of the year in English and Spanish. Is there a song? Where are your toilets? Missy, I'll invite you. I invite you. And it's funny because you can skip ahead on Duolingo. And I try to. I'm like, girl, I don't need to do all this. And apparently I do. And it'll test you. It said, oh, you want to jump ahead? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And it says, let's give you a little test. I might have done 100 of them, Marie, depending on the day, especially if I'm doing like a lot of thinking on other things. Then I'll do more Duolingo just to give my brain a break or go on walks. I do a lot of stuff. Just to give my brain a break. Let's see. I have to figure it out. I got a lot of badges. It does do a nice job. Right, here we go. Boom. And it has the Greg and Steve has it and the Hap Palmer kids record. I don't know any of those words. Be aware of Lily. She can be a little snarky and she doesn't really want to help us learn Spanish for real. There's one girl and she got like, what's the word? She's like an emo and her bangs are down to here. And when she talks, she's like, that sounds French. She's comprendendo. I don't know what it is, but she got attitude. Lily? I got stuck in the Obsidian League for weeks. I think just entered that one. I'm in a new league now. I don't know what league it is though. Obsidian League. I don't know what that means. But look how many leagues I've been in. I don't know. What parrot makes the rodeo? What bird is making that sound? I don't know what rodeo is. No, Robin, I shouldn't be in this outfit. I'm dressed like this because I have to go to the gym later. I have to go get my hair cut and run around. And it's still morning and it's not that cold. But I'm going to put my sweatshirt on. I keep getting demoted. I didn't know you could get demoted. What? Listen, here's my thing. Just do your 15 minutes a day. Sometimes do it in the morning, sometimes do it at night, sometimes do it morning and night. Rudio. Oh, look at me, Ruido. Ruido. That's so funny. Yes, of course. I think one of the girls stole my bunny hug sweatshirt. I think it was Jack because she got a bunny. I told you it was going to happen. So funny, but I still have my other shirt, my tank. Anyway, well, it's 83 in Florida. Sounds really nice. How you didn't know? It tells me every day how many levels I was. Oh, levels. Oh, down here. I thought you meant the leagues, that people were getting demoted in their league. I understand. No, I get demoted all the time. Well, that's because people, are playing, and the more you play, the more points you get, and you go up. I understand what you mean. No. I'll be in like the top 5, and then I'll come back, and they're like, "You are so dumb." Yeah, exactly. It's with my tweezers. Sarah, I'm telling you, get on the Duolingo. It just, and then when you graduate, they give you a trip to Spain. No, they don't. But that's what I'm pretending. That is what I'm pretending. Yeah, you can get demoted down from the league. See, that's what I thought. No, the dogs are here. They're all chilling out. The cheese is old. Ashley. That's an old cheese. I don't want to pay for that kind of abuse. I'm telling you. It's pretty interesting. I'm playing a game. Then we can speak Spanish to each other, and no one but it will understand. I'm telling you. I feel so dumb sometimes, but I like it. I just be in my own little world. I see everybody on there. And so if you decide if you want to do it, you just got to make sure. So Missy, you have to be Missy OFM. So we know that it's that Missy. That's how I can identify people. Because sometimes like people ask to friend me. And all the OFM ones, I'm like, oh, I know. Yes. It's not like I'm not going to friend somebody if it doesn't say OFM. If there's a Tanya on there, I'm like, that's probably our Tanya, even though it doesn't say it. Like if a Shikendra's up there without the OFM, I know it's Shikendra. But if it's like Jen, like, I don't know. Are you a regular Jen? Or are you like an OFM Jen? I don't know. The next tour, everyone's only speaking Spanish. I highly doubt that is what's going to happen. I'm just going to stand behind the Pacheco sisters. I'm like, what she said. Yeah, Malene, I know who you are. So I know that you're ours. So yeah, certain names I know. But if it's like Carol, I'm like, I don't know. No bueno. But yeah, my siblings are on it since COVID times and hasn't missed a day. He's learned so much because he's been talking Spanish in school since elementary school. Heather, I'm telling you, I don't understand why they even teach Spanish in schools. They should just be like, come in here and play this game for 45 minutes a day. I'm telling you. And they'd be like, listen, you need to be at this level by the time you come back to class. And then we're just going to all speak the words that you know. Belinda, I think I'm up to it was either 850 words. I don't know if it'll tell me anywhere, just on the app. It was a lot of words. Yeah, week 5, top 3 finishes, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know. Every once in a while, it'll tell me how many words I know. And I'm impressed with myself. Oh, here it is. Your collections, your words. I know 995 words. I'm almost, what game? Duolingo? Yes, Kimberly. I didn't know. I'm almost at 1,000. Watching Dora the Explorer years ago. Son to practice friends, and I thought of you. I'm telling you, Jackie, sign up for the family plan. It wasn't that much more to just get the family plan. So anyway, what's in the paying version? I'm not sure the difference because I went right to the paying version because Dean was paying for it, and I was like, well, then I'll just pay for it, and then yours will be free. But do you remember 995? No one knows, Judy. I don't know, like, when it decides I know them. If it's because it says I have 30 mistakes, so it'll keep. And this took a while, but it'll one day get down. You're a bad dog. It'll keep track of the words that you keep missing. So like eventually, and this was after weeks and weeks, it was like, you keep missing these 5 words. The next set of questions is just going to focus on these 5 words. And it just hammered them home. Like there was one that I just couldn't, like, I still feel like sometimes there's certain things that I mess up, but it's just real intuitive. And it says, you keep missing this. And can you actually speak those words? I think I'd be surprised how much I probably could get through like broken Spanish. You get unlimited mistakes with the paid plans. Otherwise you get 3 mistakes, then it makes you wait to practice again. Oh no, you know how many mistakes I make? No. 5 hearts in the free trial. Once you make 5, you have to wait till they build back up. No, you can you say a sentence? Yes. Give me a minute because you put me on the spot. Okay, hold on. Puedo, tiene, dos, vino, dos botellas de vino blanco. Period. I can read it. I want cake. That would be quiero pastel. Yeah, if you tell me a word to sentence, then I can do that. Yeah, I want to have 2 white wines. I'm on turtle speed. I'm definitely on turtle speed. But here's the other thing too, is that it teaches you how to, like, it teaches you the proper way to write it as well, which I think is really interesting, and to spell it. The paid plan has special Spanish shaming. It does. It's like, where you been? Chica, where you been? But I like it. My brain likes it. I just like going around and being able to read signs now. I'm like, oh, it's like, yeah. It's like, I was going to say, it's like speaking another language. It's exactly like that. At least you will speak it. Don't do that. Read it, hear it so far. Yeah. I expected you to remember to type the sentence. No, I can actually write it pretty fairly well. It's now that we're conjugating things is a little, and TNAK or quisiero. I would like, creo que. You have to put an A in front of the word. Yeah, no. I don't even do accents. If you're gonna make me do the accents, this isn't gonna go well. Come on now. Let's not. No, in fact, somebody on the supporter page took a picture of 2 of the things that she kept getting wrong, and she put them up. I was like, oh girl, I know what you did. Let me tell you what you did. And then somebody else answered her. Yeah. But it's just so interesting. Clean your plate in basura, por favor. I learned that while teaching preschool. Clean your basura and basura. Put what? I don't know, Tracy. Very interesting. All right, everybody. Put the accent in, so I stop. Shakendra, yeah, you don't have to put the accents in. You can set it so it doesn't ask you about the accents. So it's a little bit easier. Oh, trash. Clean your plate in the trash. Basura. 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 Haven't seen that. So it's 996 words. Boom. All right, everybody. Well, it's Wednesday. Just a reminder for you and for me that today is Wednesday and tomorrow my bathroom's getting done. I better shower tonight. It's all very exciting. I can get it to stop telling me about. It's going to tell you about the accents, but it's not going to make you write them in when you do the sentences. At least mine doesn't. It'll underline it and be like, girl. And I'm like, yeah, I know. No one does that. Anyway, I have to go to the dentist. Oh, Jackie, did you watch last night's Tipsy Tuesday? Do you have a handsome dentist? Because if you do, that's like a tutorial you probably want to watch. All right, everybody. Have a great day. And like Judy says from Saskatoon, do something nice for yourself or others today. I hope you have a great day and a blessed day. I look forward to checking in with you guys tomorrow. So I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.